EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Damn, that nigga the safety played that shit good as fuck.
This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Schultz is the motion man. From the gun, here's McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. However, penalty marker on the field. Will it negate the sack? Now it is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece.
What game you playing, bro?
A Rocket League.
Oh, what?
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a minimal gain there up to the 17-yard line. On 2nd down, Love. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you...
A big hole. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards.
Come on, Jalen Ramsey.
Touchdown, Green Bay. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They gained 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Minnesota. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll put Addison in motion. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. Here now, second down and goal. Here's a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Second down and 8. To throw is Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that?
And he will score. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Packers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's first and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 35, it's first and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job on the defense, no gain. They'll try again here, second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 36 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone. And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
I want to be your friend.
Going on second down, Love.
I want to be your friend.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. Off the play fake. Here, under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They send the tight end in motion. On the ground is Mason. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Look him up on a second down and 8. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's complete to Mason. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. A run. And here's Mason. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have two or three that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll run the zone read here on 3rd down. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacting the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
1st down, Packers.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion is Smith. On the move past the 40. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
We'll go play action with Love. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a second.
All right, I'm back. I'm almost done. We're in the third quarter.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. Schultz is the motion man.
Went out of bounds.
So, 3 quarters. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To the air once more is McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. McCarthy going to look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. And he might have waited just a
I'm trying out Bibo's cancer settings.
Incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I dropped like 300.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike?
I didn't buy as much. I was making score and I dropped
and at
300.
the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent
What'd
the
you
sack.
buy?
I got like 6, 7 pairs of Nike shorts. They were like all 30. They were like 30 to 60.
So we just clip farmed for no reason?
What?
You got 6, 7 of them?
Then I bought a couple shirts. Couple normal Nike logo shirts for when I go to practice.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That one, take it in.
I didn't go bunker in myself.
Mason.
Alright, I'll give you some.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
I'll pull like an all-nighter
Good. Important one as they take the lead.
I can't. I'm going out at 9 a.m. in the morning.
We're pulling all-nighters. Listen, I haven't gotten the last 2 days. I've gotten at least like
Am I good?
5 hours of sleep. Yeah.
That fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
That's bad in.
To go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Holy shit, I can't shoot. I can't aim, bro.
Second down.
I'm trying out Glybos. It's a little bit freaky.
Yo, why is it the target thing from far? It makes you like look red. You just look red on my screen. That's so retarded.
A second down throw for Love.
I'm playing with advanced settings on. This is the first time.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball.
Pressure gets there.
I gotta create the email.
Hmm?
Trailing late.
Gotta create my email and everything.
It's good.
That shit.
They'll go for it. Love. That's gonna be caught. And he's gonna have a
Oh, this nigga just got bailed the fuck out.
And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert.
I mean, what is that?
4th and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Let me create the Gmail right now. I got mad shit to do before I start shooting.
Yeah, I want to get on this back into this game. I just don't have a constant 5-sec.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's one thing. Yeah, genuinely, I peak. Even if the streaming shit doesn't work, I'm gonna keep doing it just because I genuinely don't do anything else right now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be playing basketball but literally, on the game, I don't do anything else. So I might as well to start grinding. I'm not talking about Siege alone. I'm talking about multiple games in general.
Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2. Here's Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend the lead. How are you going to buckle down? How are you gonna hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board. They can come to the sideline and regroup.
Okay, great.
Now playing
My
with the
personal
lead
use.
after that 4th quarter touchdown.
All this
Time to kick
JT,
it back the other way.
Page on Twitch and everything. I don't know what to post on TikTok, genuinely, if I wanted to, like, content-wise, promote my shit. What would I post, though? Other than not Siege fucking TikToks.
Yeah, all it takes is a face cam, to be honest. And then you start just funny moments in your...
Yeah, like, that's what I was doing. I was like thinking about, like, taking, like, funny moment clips out of my VOD, and just posting them on TikTok, and then taking my VOD, and then using the extension to get rid of all the music, and then posting it on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know you were that close.
You heard? Editing it, and posting it on YouTube, then using an extension that gets rid of all the music. So I don't get copyrighted on YouTube. And I use that extension on Twitch.
I don't know how all that works, but on Twitch you can play any music.
Yeah, no, but on YouTube, apparently from your VOD, there's an extension that you could get to remove the music. It checks your shit for music, and it removes all the parts of music where was being played.
Yeah.
Or I think it
removes everything now. Like it removes your audio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It's kind of chopped. Maybe you might just have to play copyright music on Twitch. I don't know.
Or just play music that's allowed on YouTube, right? That won't get copyrighted. But then there's nothing. Everything gets copyrighted on YouTube.
Yeah.
Everything for some reason.
I've been through that. It's just cancer. I try to make montages. Nope.
At that point, there's no even point of playing music.
second and 9.
Walked in. I pre-fired it too because I thought you were gonna walk in. You can tell too. Look at this.
Schultz is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to
What's the emo that I have on my TikTok?
coverage was good that time.
It is.
Did you change your TikTok?
I
No.
changed.
Third down.
I'm gonna follow you back. I don't follow. I have to unfollow everybody.
So, to answer my question, did you change it?
My TikTok name? Yeah, I changed it.
To what, JT World?
Yeah. That's my what you call it nickname.
Holy fuck.
I prefer to be known as my nickname than known like as my constant name, because I do want to transition to IRL. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be known as my nickname instead of, because imagine transitioning to IRL and you're known as ISO. You know what I mean? I'd rather be niggas know me as
It's kind of
JT.
tough though.
It would, but like, you know what I mean? Just in general.
Out of the shotgun.
I imagine I'm with the bitches and they'll just call him and they know me as ISO.
Right side, the tight end Schultz.
Got the fucking roof. Shut up.
Final timeout now.
Hmm.
Seconds left to go in this game. Mason. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal. Second down, goal to go. Schultz is the motion man. He'll run, and he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal. So now a timeout
I'm
for the
dead.
Vikings. That is their first. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
This shit is so scary for no reason.
For the lead, here is third and goal.
I see some.
They'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. And this is
I'm gonna get a PC this summer though.
not going to be denied.
Make all my life easier so I can stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting
The only problem is that
when you
it's gonna be easy. Not even. It's gonna be easy to read both chats.
move the ball down the field,
That's you not knowing. You know what I mean?
clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown.
But once, if I ever get known, it's just I'm not gonna lie. One chat's barely night to get read, which is gonna be YouTube. Do you get paid off viewers for YouTube streams?
Option, running right.
Yeah, you get paid fuck all for streaming on YouTube.
He got there. He did
Like, let's say if I average like 9,000,
short. The
Fuck
try
all.
for two, unsuccessful.
so you only get money off donations.
I mean, it's not fuck all, but when I used to stream and I had like 10 viewers in and out, I'd get like 0.01 cent. So,
That one go. It'll
So you would have to average 9,000 to make good money.
I'm not even seeing you. I'm gonna be honest.
If you want me to be honest, I can't. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's just so fucking ass that I'm putting my brightness down. It's just so bright over there. Put down the
For me, it's so dark. In the
I think I'm looking so far.
setting.
You look like a bro. That's what I think. That's what I hate about the. I think the fucking new like quality or the fucking lighting they changed, bro. Everything from far just looks gray for some reason.
We all know
It's so stupid. It's just a black person in a fucking gray spot, which I think is stupid. Since I'm aimed and scoped in with a fucking gun.
I'm going through all the. I'm going through all the content creators.